Hey Patriots fans, we are diving right into all the latest updates and breaking news surrounding our New England Patriots. This upcoming matchup is a major one, and it carries enormous implications for the team's position in the league. The Patriots are on the hunt for that #1 seed, and a victory in this game could solidify that spot. On the other hand, the Bengals are clinging to slim playoff hopes, which hinge largely on Joe Burrow's potential return. But let's be real, the Bengals season is essentially finished. Even if Burrow comes back, it might just be too little, too late. They have fallen behind significantly, losing multiple games, and their opportunity to compete meaningfully in the postseason has mostly vanished. Entering the Bengals stadium, whether you call it Paul Brown Stadium or any other name, gives the Patriots a chance to dominate in enemy territory. Historically, Patriots fans have often outnumbered Bengals supporters at this venue, and it would be fantastic to see that dynamic play out again this year. If the Patriots are aiming to climb to 10 wins and just 2 losses, it is essential to stay optimistic and focused. This game is set to be high-scoring and action-packed, and the excitement is only amplified when imagining a full watch party. The Bengals have had a roller coaster season, with their bye week in Week 10 and a few wins sprinkled across their schedule. They beat Cleveland and Jacksonville, but those games featured a different quarterback at times, which makes it tricky to measure consistency. Their losses have been significant blowouts in some instances, showing just how uneven their performance has been. Joe Burrow's injury has been a defining factor for the Bengals this season. He suffered a turf toe early on and has been sidelined for weeks, leaving fans and analysts to speculate on his return. Recent reports suggest he has participated fully in practice, which technically means he is engaged in 11-on-11 drills, although the team's coaching staff has been cautious about confirming his availability for the Patriots matchup. Whether this is strategy or prudence is unclear, but the reality is that the team will likely rely on Joe Flacco as the quarterback if Burrow does not take the field. Flacco, while older, has shown he can be a serviceable backup. He has a decent completion rate, has thrown for over 2,000 yards this season, and has recorded a respectable quarterback rating. He is not spectacular, but he is capable, and he will be the key figure leading the Bengals offense. One major factor shaping this game is the absence of Ja'Marr Chase, who has been suspended for his on-field conduct. This absence is a significant blow to Cincinnati, and it dramatically changes the dynamics for both teams. With Chase out, the Patriots' defensive back Christian Gonzalez has less high-profile competition to manage. Higgins and Noah Fant remain the Bengals' primary receiving threats, but they simply cannot match the explosive potential Chase brings. This opens opportunities for the Patriots' defense to pressure the quarterback and disrupt the passing game effectively. On the defensive side, the Bengals are already struggling. Trey Hendrickson, their standout defensive player, is questionable for this matchup. Even if he plays, the Bengals' defense ranks near the bottom of the league in most statistical categories, making it exceedingly difficult for them to contain a high-powered Patriots offense. The Patriots' offense has been in solid form, and with key players like Rondre Stevenson and Kahan Booty returning from injury, the team is looking stronger than it has in recent weeks. The running game, which has been inconsistent, can make a substantial difference against a vulnerable defense like Cincinnati's. Stevenson has shown the ability to gain yards between the tackles, and a balanced approach combining run and pass can keep the Bengals off balance. Stephon Diggs, despite playing through a broken finger, continues to produce at an elite level. The combination of strong receivers and a revitalized running game allows the Patriots to implement effective play action, further pressuring the Bengals' defense. On the strategic side, blitzing Flacco will be critical. While he can still make impressive throws when given time, applying consistent pressure can force mistakes. With Ja'Marr Chase absent and limited offensive threats, the Patriots can afford to send additional players in blitzes, maximizing the disruption of the Bengals' offensive rhythm. The linebackers and safeties have opportunities to create turnovers and capitalize on Flacco's vulnerability under pressure. Beyond the tactical moves, the Patriots have the chance to dominate possession, control the clock, and dictate the pace of the game. With a solid game plan and execution, Scoring opportunities will be abundant, and the Patriots should be able to put significant points on the board. This game also highlights an interesting dynamic between the offensive and defensive matchups. The Bengals' secondary has struggled to contain wide receivers throughout the season, giving the Patriots a favorable matchup. Their inability to defend passing plays consistently means that big plays from receivers like Diggs and Stevenson are likely. On the ground, the Patriots running backs have a clear advantage in exploiting gaps in the Bengals' defensive line. The absence of key defensive players from Cincinnati further amplifies this mismatch, creating an ideal scenario for New England to capitalize and execute both explosive plays and methodical drives. Fans can anticipate a game where the Patriots' strengths align perfectly against the Bengals' weaknesses. With strategic blitzing, a strong mix of run and pass, and returning offensive assets, New England is poised to take control early. The Bengals' diminished capacity to respond effectively due to injuries and lack of defensive cohesion sets the stage for a commanding Patriots performance. Every drive, every play, and every decision can swing the momentum further in favor of New England, making this matchup one of the most exciting and potentially one-sided contests of the season. The atmosphere at the stadium, combined with a strong Patriots fan presence, will also contribute to energizing the team and creating a hostile environment for the Bengals, reinforcing the advantages on both sides of the ball. As we shift our focus deeper into the Patriots' game plan, one thing becomes crystal clear. This team has a prime opportunity to dominate, both offensively and defensively. The combination of returning key players and facing a Bengals team riddled with injuries and weaknesses sets the stage for a strategic masterclass. With Rondre Stevenson and Kahan Booty back in the mix, the Patriots' offense is regaining balance. Stevenson's ability to navigate between the tackles opens up the ground game, giving Mac Jones more options to execute play-action passes. When the running game flows, the Patriots can dictate the tempo, keeping the Bengals' defense guessing and off balance. Meanwhile, the wide receiver core, led by Stephon Diggs, remains a potent threat despite Diggs playing with a broken finger. His precision route running and reliable hands make him a consistent target for critical third-down conversions and explosive plays down the field. Christian Gonzalez will have a crucial role in shadowing T. Higgins, and his skill set suggests that Higgins will struggle to create separation. The absence of Jamar Chase dramatically reduces the Bengals' ability to stretch the field, placing more pressure on Flacco to find his secondary options. Flacco's experience is undeniable, but he is 41, and the combination of age, limited mobility, and an aggressive Patriots pass rush will test him throughout the game. Patriots linebackers and safeties can implement varied blitz packages to confuse the quarterback and force turnovers. Every sack, hurried throw, or misread by Flacco increases the chances of creating momentum-shifting plays, and New England has the talent to exploit those moments. Looking at the Bengals' defensive numbers, it's apparent why this matchup heavily favors the Patriots. They are at the bottom of the league in almost every defensive category, from passing yards allowed to overall yards per game. Drake May, or any quarterback stepping behind the line against this defense, will find wide-open lanes and opportunities to move the ball with minimal resistance. This is where the Patriots' offensive play calling can shine. Mixing runs with short and intermediate passes will stretch the defense, force mismatches, and create open spaces for receivers to capitalize. Play-action passing, in particular, becomes a lethal weapon when the defensive front cannot contain the running back effectively. The Patriots' offensive line, now reinforced by returning players, is positioned to provide Mac Jones with clean pockets for longer, precise throws. Diggs, Stevenson, and other skill players benefit directly from this protection, as it allows for timing-based routes and more aggressive downfield attempts. When the Patriots run a balanced attack, the Bengals defenders are forced to hesitate, opening windows for deeper passes and gaining crucial first downs. This is where every tactical decision, from the offensive coordinator to the lineman's execution, will determine how thoroughly New England can dominate. Even beyond the X's and O's, this game has psychological edges that favor the Patriots. Playing in a stadium where the fan base may heavily lean towards New England adds to the pressure on the Bengals. Historical precedence shows that Patriots fans traveling to enemy venues can influence momentum, and a vocal, energized crowd can disrupt timing and create false starts or miscommunications on defense. This energy, combined with the team's focus and preparation, can elevate performance, especially in critical third-down situations or late in the game, when stamina and focus become defining factors. From a defensive perspective, the Patriots can apply constant pressure without overextending. Blitz packages involving linebackers and safeties can target Flacco's tendencies, especially since he lacks the mobility to escape under duress. Turnovers will be essential, as each interception or fumble recovery not only shifts field position, but can also demoralize the Bengals' offense further. Given the defensive matchups, the Patriots have a realistic path to scoring not only efficiently, but also in big chunks, taking full advantage of the vulnerabilities across the Bengals roster. In terms of the running game, Rondre Stevenson is positioned to make a substantial impact. The Bengals are allowing over 160 yards per game on the ground, which is a significant weakness. Effective runs set up play action, allowing the Patriots to extend drives, maintain possession, and open explosive opportunities for their wide receivers. With proper execution, the Patriots can maintain long drives, control the clock, and reduce the Bengals' ability to mount any sustained defensive threats. Trayvon Henderson also adds depth, offering additional running options and rotation possibilities that keep the defensive front guessing. The synergy between the Patriots' offensive weapons is crucial. Each receiver, running back, and tight end has a defined role, but their collective performance creates flexibility for the play caller. Flacco, under constant pressure, will be forced to make decisions quickly, often leading to mistakes or incomplete passes. This contrasts sharply with the Patriots' quarterback, who benefits from a cohesive line, strong skill players, and a balanced game plan. When the defensive front cannot contain the rushing attack, every passing window becomes more accessible, and the probability of generating high-yardage plays increases dramatically. From a big-picture perspective, this matchup presents a unique convergence of opportunity and preparation. The Patriots are coming off solid performances, players are returning from injury, and the Bengals are depleted across key positions on both offense and defense. With strategic planning, disciplined execution, and the ability to capitalize on mismatches, New England is in a position to control the game from start to finish. The offense can sustain drives, create explosive plays, and put pressure on the Bengals' secondary. The defense can leverage blitz packages, create turnovers, and limit big plays, effectively shutting down the Bengals' offensive capabilities. As the game approaches, attention to detail will matter immensely. Coordinating the rushing attack, timing routes for receivers, and implementing varied defensive schemes will define how effectively the Patriots dominate. Every aspect, from player readiness to play-calling strategy, aligns in favor of New England. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to Patriots Hub and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest updates on our New England Patriots. And don't be shy. Share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. Whispers are swirling across the NFL landscape as the league reportedly turns a watchful eye toward one of its most storied franchises. Sources close to the investigation suggest that the New England Patriots could face unprecedented scrutiny, with whispers that 2 of their victories this season might be retroactively stripped. The details remain murky, but insiders hint at potential violations that have caught the attention of league officials, sending shockwaves through fans and analysts alike. The Patriots, known for their meticulous approach and the seemingly infallible guidance of their coaching staff, now find themselves in unfamiliar territory. Rumors point to possible infractions related to equipment or procedural irregularities, though nothing has been officially confirmed. Still, the mere suggestion of vacated wins has ignited a firestorm of speculation, as every game, play, and decision from recent weeks is being dissected by pundits and supporters. For a franchise that has built its reputation on precision, discipline, and dominance, even a hint of league sanctions is enough to provoke intense debate. Fans are divided between disbelief and cautious concern, while opponents quietly watch for any ripple effects that could alter playoff scenarios or historical standings. The NFL has historically acted decisively in such situations, but the timing and scope of any potential penalties remain uncertain. Meanwhile, locker rooms and front offices are abuzz. Some insiders suggest the Patriots organization is preparing to mount a rigorous defense, anticipating the league's findings. Others speculate that this investigation could have broader implications, influencing league policies and the way games are officiated in the future. As the rumor mill churns, one thing is clear. The NFL's latest probe has cast a shadow over New England, and what happens next could redefine narratives about one of the league's most successful teams. Fans, commentators, and rivals alike are waiting with bated breath, knowing that in the NFL, nothing is ever truly settled until the league makes its move. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our New England Patriots, be sure to subscribe to Patriots Hub and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.